Okay, just so that I'm clear, I thought we were talking about an old prescription.
It is. Which
So
mom,
when did your doctor cut you off?
Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a heated courtroom case that's about to test the patience of the judge, the defense, and even the viewers at home. Meet Andrew Party, a defendant caught in the crosshairs of bond violations, drug use claims, and a whole lot of confusion over prescriptions. On one hand, he admits to using amphetamines, medication he says he's been on since childhood. But here's the kicker: the prescription isn't current, and that puts him in direct violation of his bond. Add in a surprise positive cocaine test, which he flat out denies, and you've got a legal standoff that raises serious questions. Is this a case of an unfair system cutting off someone's medication cold turkey? Or is Andrew using excuses to cover up bigger problems? Stay tuned, because the judge isn't buying vague answers, and the stakes are about to get real.
Court does call the case People versus Andrew Party. Chief cases.
Conrad Siller on behalf of Pittsfield Township in both cases.
Good morning, I'm Charlotte Steffen on behalf of Andrew Party. Andrew, you say your name?
Andrew Party.
And Assistant Public Defender Natalie Tate on behalf of Andrew Party, still on the case ending in, 1090.
Got it.
You are?
All right.
I apologize, Your Honor. I believe Ms. Steffen has been appointed to both cases. Is that correct? That was my understanding, Your Honor, but maybe I'm mistaken.
You have that?
I'm double checking.
Because I don't.
So I have her on case ending in 0621.
Correct.
And then PD.
Yeah. So he has two attorneys. All right. So what are we doing on these cases? Because I think the first thing we need to deal with is bond violation. Stephanie, did you get a copy of that?
I did, and I have had an opportunity to discuss that with Mr. Party.
All right, why don't we deal with that?
Sure, Your Honor. So he admits that he has tested positive for amphetamine. He indicates that it's left over from a prescription.
It would be a month and a half long period.
Yeah, that's a lot of amphetamines that he would get possession of. If what he's indicating to you, counsel, is true, Mr. Allen.
I have about 10 more left in my script.
There's also a cocaine positive test.
Yeah, I mean, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was in August 26th. Does he have an explanation for that?
This is where things really heat up. Andrew admits to amphetamines but denies cocaine. That denial raises eyebrows, because in court, drug test results don't just disappear. Judges often view inconsistent statements as red flags, especially when bond is already on the line. Think about it. If Andrew's being truthful about the prescription, why can't he provide the documentation? And if he isn't, denying cocaine use could backfire hard. Here's my question for you. Do you believe Andrew's story, or do you think the judge is right to push back? Drop your take in the comments. I want to know how you'd rule if you were on the bench.
No, Your Honor, he's denying use of cocaine.
He's denying the use of cocaine.
Yes, Your Honor.
So he wants a hearing on that?
Yes, Your Honor.
But he admits to the use of amphetamine without a valid prescription.
I had a scripture. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, I don't have one. I don't have it with me here.
Is the amphetamine a prescribed medication that he's currently under prescription for?
So, Judge, I think that the issue is that Mr. Party is saying that he was prescribed the medication. It,
They just cut
I
me
don't know
off.
how old the prescription was. These were some pills that he was still in possession of from a prescription.
A couple months ago.
But is he currently under prescribed medication?
I've been taking Adderall since I was 7 years old, so it took 30 years. And this whole incident got me, my doctor cut me off cold turkey. It's just because of this whole thing, but I still had some
The
left.
doctor cut you off, so you should have been taking it.
Not because of that, he doesn't want me to be my doctor anymore. I'm not gonna, I got the paperwork, I'll send it to you. Just, I got this guy right now.
Okay, just so that I'm clear, I thought we were talking about an old prescription.
It is. Which
So
mom-
when did your doctor cut you off?
Notice how Andrew pivots here, saying his doctor cut him off and that he's scrambling to get a new one. This is a real-world issue. When patients lose access to medication suddenly, they may hold onto old prescriptions or self-manage, which legally becomes possession without a valid script. Courts see this all the time. The problem? Sympathy doesn't override legal obligations. Judges need clear, current paperwork, not explanations. And here, Andrew's back and forth just isn't landing. It feels like he's caught between a genuine struggle and a legal system that demands hard evidence. The bigger question, should courts be more flexible when medical care breaks down, or is the law right to draw a hard line?
couple months ago. It's more like he just stopped being my doctor. You know, got into a thing, and it's just now I have to get a new doctor, CMH, and they're telling me I'm like weeks out. It's not easy trying to get back into
Let's
I had to
try
go
it
through
this
counseling.
Let's try it this way. When's the last time you filled that prescription?
It's a couple months ago. And I had my mom hold on to my pills while I was homeless for the time being. Now that I'm back to work and everything else, I'd gotten back on them. I wasn't gonna wait until I started school again. It's not easy carrying those around. People keep stealing them. So yeah, I'd have my mom hold on to them. I feel like that's not a problem. I keep it at the house. I don't got a home.
What are we doing with the cases? I'll address this bond.
Your Honor, we are asking for an adjournment. We received some additional discovery yesterday, so we need some more time to review.
That's right.
I was going to be requesting an adjournment as well, Your Honor.
This matter to my next date of October 15, 2025 at 9 on both cases with yes, the case ending. Ms. Stephens on which case? All right. Now in that case, I'll set a bond hearing, or I'll set a bond violation hearing. Regarding the use of cocaine for that same date of October 15th, 2025. I'll set that at 9 a.m. So he's not sure I quite understand, but I've got this cocaine in between the use of the amphetamines. Also, he didn't receive, he's indicating kind of the same thing, that he's on some prescription. This might have been avoided if it's indeed true.
And there it is, the breaking point. The judge decides Andrew's bond is revoked, meaning he's remanded into custody. Because despite all the explanations, Andrew never produced the actual prescription. In the judge's eyes, this isn't about hardship, it's about compliance. If you can't prove your case, you face the consequences. This moment underscores a brutal reality of court. Explanations and excuses don't carry weight unless backed by evidence. For Andrew, that means sitting in jail until his attorney can pull the records. What do you think? Too harsh or completely fair?
That he says he's currently on prescription, but then didn't provide documentation to community corrections. When community corrections then checked through their system, he's not currently prescribed a medication that would test positive for amphetamines.
Talking about the intake?
So if he's indicating that he gave that prescription to his mom or that prescription does indeed exist, then he should have been able to provide it to community corrections and he should have been able to provide it to the court. What I'm going to do at this time is defendant's bond is defendant's remanded. Counsel, if you can get that information to the court, then I'll reconsider that. Thank
See
you.
what I can do, Your Honor. Thank you.
Get security down here, please. They've got folks in the back, so I'm not so much worried about that. Court does call the case of the people versus Ishmael Davis.
I spell this for people.
Rob Brunking on behalf of Mr. Davis, Your Honor.
You're good. You're good.
Hey,
Okay. You can cancel that.
Yeah, I'm requesting a short adjournment in this case. There's several other matters pending and we'd like to do it global.
Give you my next date, October 15th, 2025, 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Bond continued. Thank you.
Your Honor, would you consider a release to treatment if he,
If they send over the order for release to treatment, I don't have a problem signing that.
that's what you want?
Yes, sir.
So, let's break it down. Andrew Party came in facing bond violations, admitted to amphetamine use without a current prescription, denied cocaine use, and ultimately left the courtroom remanded to custody. His story highlighted a tension many defendants face: the gap between personal struggles with healthcare and the strict requirements of the legal system. The judge's ruling makes one thing clear: without proof, explanations aren't enough. That's today's case in a nutshell. If you found this breakdown as eye-opening as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns. You won't want to miss what's coming next.